Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I actually had to re-record this because I started the video by going, "What's up, boys?" And then it's like it's so normal for me, but I know it's a euthermal thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do that. But we're back here with bit of a series where I'm gonna give some quick mini tips for the boys. This tip video is gonna be on improving 3cc Banshee. Um, it's gonna be really fast. I'm just gonna breeze through it. Because it's supposed to be fast, which I have no trouble doing. And then talk about it. So I'll drop this replay in the description as well if you guys are interested in watching that. But basically here, I'm just playing 3cc Banshee on hardwire. I'm not gonna go over the build. Like I said, I'll put the replay in the description. But this is more so for some quick tips. I'm gonna send my Reaper across and block the space. And I'm just gonna adjust a couple of things as they come up. With how to kind of play around with the build to make it a little bit smoother for people who kind of struggle with floating a lot of minerals when playing 3cc. This is something that I've noticed a lot from people that I coach with oh, I gotta use Hellions, I gotta use Banshees, but then I'm floating like 1.5k mins and I don't know what to do, and this build kind of sucks. And the build's very there's a high skill setting with the build because there's a lot of multitasking involved. But here you go. I'm gonna go ahead and send my 2 Hellions across, and I'm gonna go ahead and swap my add-ons. And then so a couple of things here. You guys will I'll kind of point them out as they happen. So here I send my Hellions down here, right? Now, preferably you would send these, if you're not going to use them, you would send these somewhere where there's no overlords, right? So perhaps the better position would have been like here or like over here, something like that. That's just so my Hellions don't get surrounded. Thankfully he's not as proactive with his links, so this wasn't really an issue. But when I do this, I'm pretty much going to take the time to now address my add-on switch. So I pause my Hellion usage, right? Because either way, 2 Hellions against like 3 queens, I'm not going to do anything. Like, nothing is going to be done. Maybe I'll snipe a tumor. But the thing about sniping a tumor is like, you snipe a tumor, right? But look how many queens have energy for another one. So, it's not really that important. So I move the Hellions here and I swap add-ons quickly. 2 add-ons. I'll probably pop 2 gases. Move the Hellions again. I need to move them. This is obviously a mistake on my part here because I'm taking damage to my Hellions when I really shouldn't be. And then again, pull them away. And then hopefully soon I add 2 gases and 2 E-baits. There you go. And then I'll use them again. And notice I'm actually outside of the vision. This is really important. This is how you prevent getting surrounded, because they kind of have to guess where the Hellions are. But I don't, even me, like, I try not to use the Hellions too much because I struggle a lot actually with the multitasking of using the Banshees, using the Hellions, and macroing, because this is really hard to do. And honestly, at this point, queens are so good, man. Like, it's really hard to prevent creep. Like, you can delay it, but you have to be so on top of it. Where I think a lot of people sacrifice the smoothness of the build in favor of this, when in reality, I think the latter is more, what's the word? Important. So, like, here I'm going to go ahead and, like, kill a tumor, right? But all these queens have energy, so it doesn't really matter. 2 A-bays are going to come up here. And what you'll see again here is once my 2 Banshees come out, I actually stop using the Hellions. So I'll send the Hellions home. You can put them in the natural or in your 3rd base. But basically, I now switch to the Banshees so that I can now only focus on these and A, scout, and B, kill drones. So that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to fly in. And I play with the angles here. Snipe the 2 drones. Try to sync the Banshees, of course. And you'll see, as I'm doing this, I'll tap my production keys. So I'll go ahead and tap my Raxes, my factory, my starport. I'll produce some units. You'll see me start medevacs like this. So I start 2 medevacs. During the time that I'm sending my Banshee from here to kill drones, I actually swap. Or I click on the starport. And then I kind of keep playing like that. So this is how you can, obviously I'm doing a lot of things. Like, I'm still being able to land my 3rd and stuff like that. And, you're not expected to do that level of play, of course. Like, that's not really a requirement. Or, yeah, like, for obviously I'm playing 6k plus. But you can see how it's a lot easier for me to do that because, if my Hellions are kind of sitting outside, I run the risk of, like, getting surrounded by Lings. There's still a lot of queens out on the map to defend that. So that's what I like to do. And that's kind of it. So, yeah, Banshee will just fly away. Or just sit there and then, here I'm forgetting combat shields, actually. I'm getting my armory. So you can see, again, that I took a moment to pause and I added 2 more depots, 2 more reactors, armory. And now I'm going to try to use them again. And you know, here I'm kind of like, all right, well, I can't really do much anymore, and that's kind of it. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So that's my quick little tip video. I'm gonna do a move out now, and actually I'll probably move out this way, off creep, and attack into the space. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So hopefully that kind of helps a little bit with like managing the eco of 3CC Banshee. If you guys are, you know, kind of like hesitant on using it for this reason, maybe this will help a little bit. And yeah, so I'm gonna be busting out more quick videos like this. So hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you around later.